Inky fingerprints all over my brain, leaving their mark, breaking apart. There's no way of knowing the things we can't control. It's time to get going, there are seeds to be showing. Looking back to then, I'd wanna give a warning. Looking back to then, I'd wake up with you in the morning. We didn't know really the places we'd fall apart together. Stitch me up with unspilled wine, I wouldn't change it, not one line. Remember when life was simpler, my breath was bound to yours. Memories of you etched in my skin that I wish I could ignore. I want my power back, moving out in the rain. Let the water wash me away, all the things I can't contain. Give me one moment back, 1 second of your time to laugh at the things we didn't know, weep as we unwind. I choose loving you again over not knowing you at all. And I know if we had the chance together again, we'd fall. Looking back to then, I'd want to give a warning. Looking back to then, I'd wake up with you in the morning. We didn't know really the places we'd fall apart together. Stitch me up with unspilled wine, I wouldn't change it, not one line. Not one line.
Wait, ow. Would it be too much to ask to text me when you got home safe? Would it be too much to ask to leave my PJs at your place? I've never done this before, I'm hoping you could teach me. Could you remind me once more that you won't leave me? Would it be too much to ask, are you still happy? Would it be too much to ask, what are we? I've never done this before, I'm hoping you could teach me. Could you remind me once more that you won't leave me? And all the fears inside me are coming into light. I think that that's supposed to mean I hope I get this one right. I've never done this before, I'm hoping you could teach me. Could you remind me once more that you won't leave me?
I hoped there'd be stars. Sometimes I forget that everything ends. The world which shook at my feet and the trees and the sky have gone. And I am alone. Alone. Things end, that's all. Everything ends, and it's always sad, but everything begins again too, and that's happy. Be happy. I'll look after everything else. Or perhaps that's my imagination. Imagine if time happened all at once. Every moment of your life laid out around you like a city, streets full of buildings made of days, the day you were born, the day you die, the day you fall in love, the day that love ends. A whole city built from triumph and heartache and laughter and boredom and cutting your toenails, the best place you will ever be. Visit sparingly. You get home from work and I'm still sitting in my sulk. Well, what am I to do? Thoughts inside my head, they're swirling round, and now they come for you. What are we coming to? What are we gonna do? Take me back to flowers. Take me back to home-cooked food. Take me back to sharing showers. A perfect fit. You look at me and laugh, but I don't hear a joke, so what else is there to do? Everything's gonna turn out, I was gonna say okay, but I don't know if that's the truth. Where are we headed to? What are we gonna do? Take me back to flowers. Take me back to home-cooked food. Take me back to sharing showers. I'm at home.
I am a storm. My arms are the heavy rain droplets that slap against the pavement. My legs are the howling winds tearing at the trees. My body is made up of hundreds of clouds, dark and heavy, weary from the long journey across the land. I am a relentless storm. My hands are the covering of the sun, warning of what is to come. My feet are the deep puddles left in my wake. My head is the river that overflows, pouring onto the land and sweeping away bridges. I am a raging, relentless storm. My voice is the booming thunder echoing across plains. My soul is the lightning that cracks against the earth, igniting forest fires. My heart, however, is the calm that comes after. It is the critters peering from hidey holes, people putting away raincoats and umbrellas, the smell of damp, dewy grass. I am a raging, relentless, ruthless storm, and the peace that follows.
Dear self, I wish today wasn't so hard. I wish there were easier days, but instead, I only find harder ways to understand what it means to feel proud.
Dear self,
I don't think I need words to describe you, nor do I have the words to describe what it would be like to lose you.
I don't think my letter can grasp all that I've become or how far I've come. I'm breaking the mold I once fitted for myself.
It's time to stop living as though I was someone else.
Today I ran with the wolves, just for the hell of it. Jumped higher than ever before, 'cause I felt like it. Ooh. Sometimes we're free. is ours alone. Oh, this journey is ours alone. Oh, today I ran with the wolves, proved I was good enough, jumped higher than ever before, didn't know I could be so tough. Ooh, sometimes we're free, we don't even know it yet. Ooh, we're trying to be, this journey is ours alone. Moving up, counting down, letting me go aloud. Tonight, this journey is ours alone. Oh, this journey is ours alone. Oh, this journey is ours alone. This journey is ours alone.
Dear audience member, hi! Thank you for coming to see the show that we all made together. We really appreciate it. Really, truly, we do. But there are a couple of things that we would like to address before we let you go. Firstly, we want to let you know that the musical you just watched is in no way done. We took a lot of time to make this musical, and it's going to take a lot more time to finish it. We really appreciate you witnessing the sneak peek of what may or may not be our future musical. But we really did it for the process. And the curator of this musical really wanted you to know that. If you were expecting something a little more polished, oopsie, tricked ya. No, but for real. There are some productions who aim to have like this big and bright and beautiful thing by the end of the process, and we just wanted you to know that that was never our goal. To us, the process was the beautiful thing, and the piece is only going to get bigger and brighter. The curator of this musical also wants you to know that this musical development has taken place entirely online. And that is an extreme privilege that we have had the ability to take advantage of. A privilege that many, many people in this country, in the curator's country, in countries all around the world do not have access to. The curator of this musical just wants to take this opportunity to be aware of how privileged we all are to have seen something so special come to fruition, and we should all be grateful for this moment. The curator of this musical, along with members of the ensemble, also want to take an opportunity to recognize the predominantly white institution that this musical is taking place under, and the majorly white cast who helped create this musical. While we are thankful for every single person who has influenced the creation of this musical, it cannot go unnoticed and unnamed the inequity that is felt in this institution and in this musical. Sure, the creator of this musical may be a Black, queer, gender non-conforming rock star. And sure, every single member of this musical is in some way or another a pretty badass rock star. We can't ignore that. But we also cannot allow ourselves to ignore that this ensemble is not an accurate reflection of the society we want to live in. And we must continue to be vocal about representation until the equity is there. The curator of this musical thanks you again for sticking around to hear this, and the curator of this musical also wants to thank Amanda for reading it. Oh, thanks, Dante. Okay, that's really it now. Go about your day, give a loved one a call, donate to a local POC organization that needs your help. I bet you have one in your neighborhood. Google it. Stop throwing coffee cups in the recycling. Okay, I'm done now. Bye.